Hello and welcome to another revision tutorial by me, Mr. McMillan. This tutorial is designed for all students studying Edexcel GCSE Religious Studies. It is based on the Religion and Life units, that's units 1 to 7, Section 1, Belief in God. In part 1 we looked at the reasons why some people do believe in God. In this video I'm going to review the three main reasons that Edexcel give as reasons why some people do not believe in God, as well as adding one extra reason just for the sake of balance. The first reason why some people do not believe in God is because of the ability of science to provide explanations for the origins of the world. In part 1 we learned that some people believe in God because they think that God is the only possible cause of the universe, the so-called argument from causation. Or they think God is the best possible explanation for the appearance of design in the universe, what we call the argument from design. However, atheists are not convinced by these arguments, and many believe that science can explain both the existence of the universe and its complexity without the need for God. For example, the Big Bang Theory can describe what happened at the start of the universe roughly 14.8 billion years ago, and some people believe this means that the Big Bang is the cause of the universe rather than God. Similarly, the theory of evolution is able to explain the complexity of nature without the need to believe in an intelligent designer like God. Science describes how the world was formed, and therefore some people believe that we do not need to believe in God. So the first reason why some people do not believe in God is scientific explanations of the origins of the world. The second reason why some people do not believe in God is because of the existence of evil and suffering. Evil describes anything that causes suffering. Moral evil is suffering that is caused by human beings, for example murder, and natural evil is suffering that is caused by nature, for example a volcano. Many atheists believe that it is impossible to believe in God because there is so much evil in the world. They argue that if God existed he would be omnipotent, which means he would be all-powerful, and he would be benevolent, which means all-loving. If this were the case, then God would want to get rid of all suffering because he is all-loving, and he would be able to get rid of all suffering because he is all-powerful. But since suffering still exists, this means that there is no such thing as an all-loving, all-powerful God. This idea is sometimes called the inconsistent triad, which is the idea that the three statements God is all-loving, God is all-powerful, and evil exists are incompatible. In other words, they cannot all be true at the same time. So the second reason why some people do not believe in God is the existence of evil and suffering in the world. The third major reason why some people do not believe in God is the issue of unanswered prayer. In part 1 we said that some people believe in God because they have had a personal religious experience of God. Well, this is kind of like the opposite of that. Unanswered prayer can refer to two types of situation. The more obvious example would be someone asking God to do something, and when it doesn't happen this causes them to doubt his existence. For example, if someone asked God to heal a loved one of theirs, but the person then died. The less obvious example is someone who has perhaps had a religious upbringing and been taught to believe in God, but they find that whenever they pray or go to church, they never feel the presence of God. In effect, they have never had a religious experience. This too could cause someone to doubt the existence of God. So the third main reason that Edexcel gives as a reason why some people do not believe in God is the issue of unanswered prayer. This is in addition to our first two reasons, scientific explanations of the origins of the world and the existence of evil and suffering. However, we're not quite finished because, as I said at the beginning, I would also like to add one extra reason for not believing in God. If you've watched part 1 of this series, you'll know that one of the 4 reasons Edexcel give as reasons why some people believe in God is the influence of religious upbringing. Therefore, it makes sense that a reason why some people do not believe in God is because they have had a non-religious upbringing. This means they haven't experienced the elements of a religious upbringing that I previously mentioned. For example, they are unlikely to have taken part in an initiation ceremony, attended a place of worship, been taught to worship or to pray, or to attend a faith school. Similarly, not being surrounded by authority figures who believe in God is likely to make a person less likely to believe in God as well. So we must add to our 3 official reasons for not believing in God the influence of a non-religious upbringing. Thanks for watching. I've been Mr. McMillan. That's the end of part 2. For part 3, click the link. If you have found this useful, please give this video a thumbs up and follow me on Twitter. You can also download an audio version of this video from iTunes so that you can listen to it on your MP3 device. Again, to do this, just click the link below.